Every soul that rises above itself raises the world. It's back to that same concept. Every sin impacts everyone, but grace and good works and the sacraments help everyone. So sin is a problem, sin is a cause of all unhappiness, and the solution, the medicine to that sickness is grace. It's amazing. It's God's gift of His power, of His love, of His healing, that it elevates us. And so that's the answer. That's the medicine. But and all of those different consequences I laid out for sin, they get undone by grace. They get fixed by grace, so that through grace, it begins to restore my relationship with God. It elevates my intellect and it strengthens my will. It rebuilds my relationship with my wife, the sacrament of marriage, and with others, so that charity can reign and I can love other people. Again, through God's grace, it helps to build our relationship again with creation. I mean, you look at the Bible, and how many times was there a problem that happened that was like a natural disaster that could be prayed away? Like if people prayed, there would be blessings. And if they didn't turn towards God, then the natural disasters would continue. And then lastly, is that the power of grace is that it restores my relationship with myself, so that I can become clearer in understanding myself. And the Bible says that, or John Paul II says, Christ reveals man to himself. And so it's like through that grace, through that power that came to us, we actually begin to understand ourselves better and puts us in a better situation. Lastly, amazing thing about grace, and John Paul II said it this way, and he was repeating the fathers of the church, so this has been around forever. Every soul that rises above itself raises the world. It's back to that same concept. Every sin impacts everyone, but grace and good works and the sacraments help everyone. And that answers the question I had as a young boy. It's like, well, what use is the monk who's in Siberia praying for us? Like, what difference? He should get out and help people. He should feed people. It's like, oh, no. From a spiritual standpoint, just like Christ, who lived 2,000 years ago in the flesh, well, he's still in the flesh in the Eucharist, but his redemption went out for all of humanity before him and after him. Well, in the same way, a monk praying in Siberia, when he's praying, it's helping all of humanity. And it doesn't just stop with the monks in Siberia and Christ. It has to do with you and me and what God is calling us to do in our life now. That good works done in a state of grace, united to Jesus on the cross, help everyone. I mean, this is awesome news.